mostly outsourced because we have some data science internally and some people that deal with the algorithm models, but most of it is outsourcing. Yeah.
Oh, got it. And do you have like any trouble finding talent in AI when you're outsourcing? Do you see that an issue, or how has the experience been?
The model has to be a hybrid model. So what happened is that different than the core IT where we consolidate with bigger providers, on AI you cannot do that. So we have to have a mix of working with startups and with big companies to mix the resources. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble finding the proper resources for that.
Got it. Okay. It's a mix. And what's in terms of like the number of people focused on it? It's in the similar line, like 50% in digital IT and 10% in non.
What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not sure I understood the question.
Like number of people you think like at any time who may be working on an AI initiative?
It's similar. I would say it's a similar distribution. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. And then out of the 140, how many like roughly are on digital IT then? Like how does that split?
Yeah, we have. It's the area that's growing more. So the digital IT today has 30 people and that's growing really fast, basically. So.
Got it. Okay. And then just one last clarification. The 250 million budget that you mentioned, does that also include all the outsourced professional services?
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't?
That does include.
Oh, it does include. Got it. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is very helpful. Thank you. So I was just wondering, like, if you could talk a bit about when you look at AI within digital and your non-digital, what are some key business issues or pain points that you're trying to solve with AI?
Yeah, that's interesting. So for the core, the non-digital IT, what we do is basically we have every year interviews of all the functional areas looking for problems they need to fix that they didn't find a way to fix yet. So example, in factories, what we look for is how to optimize productivity in the factory, how to have predictive maintenance in the factory. When you go to logistics, we look at how to predict an availability of products and how to reallocate products for that. Right, these are some examples we have done. On the supply chain, the procurement side, we look at how to optimize the utilization of raw materials for the product production. That's the core IT, let's say. Also, in the sales side, we do things like predict and define missing opportunities of sales in the stores for the sales reps to act on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on the digital side, it's all consumer oriented. So it's how to fix consumer pain points in terms of how to find the right food products, how to find recipes, how to cook, how to get the food delivered. All this let's say consumer pain, we use AI to fix on the digital side.
Okay. Is that more like intelligent search and things like that then? On the
we have intelligent
side?
search, we have food classification, intelligent search, indexing, personalization, this kind of things, yeah.
Okay, got it. Personalization, helpful, thank you. And as you, let's say, begin on any of these AI projects, what are some of the major roadblocks that you see, and how has the experience been in terms of what's good, what's challenging, what you would like to see being offered more to you?
Yeah, the issue is, if you take AI, I would say it has 5 components, right? The first component is where the issue are, I call discover, is where actually you get the data you need to do to train your models, right? This is clearly where most of the struggle is, and where I think we learn more over the last 1.5 years that we have been doing that a lot. It's really the data. You need to take really we cannot underestimate